Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Cool J once again. So last night I was in this meeting and we were talking about hip hop. Among them, Wale. Okay, so last night we were saying how much Wale dropped an album 3 weeks ago. Was it 3 weeks ago or last month? Everybody knows it was last month, called Ambitious. Many people were disappointed in this album because he changed his flow, he was singing too much, he's with Rick Ross, he's with Maybach Music Group, and it got people thinking, is Wale a sellout? But that's not what I'm gonna talk about here. YouTube, what I want to ask you, you know, hip hop, this music industry, are rappers sellouts? It's really questionable right here. It's really questionable. It's really your opinion to answer because what do you hear most of the time? Most rappers you hear will talk about money, cash, hoes, weed, and go hard. Where are the rappers that you'll hear that will just bring music and you will relate to it? You know what I'm saying? You can relate to what that person has to say. For example, J.Cole will say stuff like, will bring up like, his family's issues, how life can be challenging, how girls he couldn't get, et cetera, et cetera. And you think to yourself like, wow, like what he's saying right now is like I wish I could say. I feel what he says because he can relate to what I have to say, and that's what I like about J. Cole. That's what many people like about J. Cole is that he's different from other rappers and he can relate to what other people have to say. He's not just talking about going hard, talk about weed, or or he did talk about weed, smoking like just a few times, but still, he doesn't talk about money, cash, and hoes, and that's how he's different. That's what I like about J Cole. From other rappers, you know, they have to for some reason. Why? Because they're in a major label or they're not getting the attention that they needed. What is the reason for it? It's because everybody's used to it. Everybody feel like that's just what life is. That's not how I see it. I mean, there's a lot of people who you see, you know, that just come and go, and there are people who still is here right now, like Jay Z. Jay Z is still here. Jay Z has been rapping since the '80s. He's still here. Now, many people say, "Oh, he's still here because of money." I mean, that's real questionable. Is he here because of money? Jay Z's being smart. He's beyond hip hop. He's still doing what he's doing today, and he still make music to relate to others. He always make music to relate to others. He actually has something to say. For example, Empire State of Mind. He actually has something to say. Now I know there are people who are saying like, "Oh well, Alicia Keys made that song and stuff." Apparently, you guys do not know what lyrics is all about. Do you guys even know? I mean, do you guys even know what the art is all about? Rap is a form of art, people, and Jay-Z is talking about New York City. He's actually being specific about New York City, the Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens, Staten Island. Can you guys talk about that? If you're not from New York, then you guys should just be quiet about that. Because if you can't rap, then you just can't rap. So yeah, know about the arts, then talk. All right, but Jay Z still says what he has to say. Whether he has money or not. It doesn't matter. He doesn't have to talk about he's from the struggles anymore because he's beyond that. He's different. He can still relate to what we have to say. Eminem can still say what we have to, can still relate with what he has to say. So that's what I respect about those rappers. For other rappers, you have so many rappers who were relating to what we had to say, and then when it comes to the rap game, it's like what happened. You know, like for example, Big Sean. I mean, I was listening to the Big Sean album, Finally Famous, and everybody was saying how much Big Sean was so good. Before he dropped the album. When I listened to the album, I actually bought it, and I was disappointed. I was disappointed. Like I was like, why did I waste my money over this album, which people were saying that he was so good? I mean, seriously. I mean, he's not horrible because why would he be in? Why would he be with Kanye West? Kanye West, you know, why would he be with Good Music? You know, Good Music is really a good label. It really is a good label. You know, Kanye is with good music. So, you know, I don't say he's a bad rapper, but it's like, what happened to Big Sean? Why does he sound like this? I do it. I mean, I don't care about him saying I do it, but where's where are the songs that we can relate to? You know, there's nothing that he says that we can relate to. That's just me. Um, there's many more we can say about rappers like Nicki Minaj. I mean, Nicki Minaj, she sounds totally different. She really changed her flow. Drake definitely changed his flow. I mean, shoot, anybody who's with Lil Wayne seems like they gotta sound like Wayne. I mean, seriously, it's like I'm with Wayne, I gotta sound like Wayne, and everyone knows Wayne really cannot relate to anything. I mean, how are you gonna sing a song called "How to Love" and you're not really talking about how to love? Really, Wayne sucks. I mean, I'm just being real. Wayne sucks. So yeah, but still, money, cash, hoes, weed, go hard. I mean, is there really more that we could talk about besides that? I mean, because rap, it's rap is a form of art. You know, it's poetry. You know, we can talk more about that. It's a form of life, and that's what people have forgotten. People think that it was, like I said, money, cash, hoes, and weed and go hard, but it's not about that. And I think that's what people need to remember. If you love rap, then you should love the arts, and I don't think I don't think people understand what arts is all about. So yeah, that's my point of view about it. You know, so people, do you guys feel like rappers are sellouts these days? Since since most of the times you hear it's money, cash, and hoes, weed, and go hard. It's really questionable. You know, it's your opinion. It's really your opinion. You know, you can answer it. You know, whatnot. But what is your take on this? Leave your comments below. Say what you got to say. You know, I already said my take on this. Cool J is out. So yeah, oh yeah. Before I go, contact me on Facebook, not MySpace. I don't do MySpace anymore. So contact me on Facebook, Twitter, Skype me, LLCoolJJJJabari. Y'all know what this is, and I'm out, people. Our rappers sellouts. The choice is yours. Peace.